Creativity, they say, is a spice of life. That is why on The Plug, every week, we come with everyone who gives you that vibe, that special ginger. Are you even ready for this episode? Because the person on the show we meet today is definitely going to make you laugh. So are you ready? Get your smiling faces ready. Good to be back again. This is still The Plug, and my name is Chinatu Oji. It's time for you to meet my special guest. Hey, what's up?
What's up? You know, the way you say I will make them laugh. All of us know they laugh for this country right now.
I understand, but
so
once we see, we know say we go laugh.
Me now.
Not the vibe.
Oh, that's
But
cute.
first, before you tell us your name, make we chop knuckle first. Hey,
Chop.
okay. So let us meet you now.
Our court sign be that, you don't bam.
Hey, I don't. I no follow.
All right.
So let us meet you.
All right, my name is AMINU DE COMEDIAN. Like the name implies, I'm a comedian.
You know, when people say they are comedians, you just think that once you see them, you start laughing. You know, I saw him outside and he was just keeping a very serious face. And you know that, this one means business.
Yes,
It's
now.
strictly business.
Yes, now, joking is serious business. I don't joke with my business now.
So there's money in comedy. That is what you're
Are you
saying.
kidding me? I have 2 planes.
2 planes.
Like plane sheets, like... 2 planes.
Okay, so let's just hear from you now. What is comedy to you?
Comedy is what I live to do. You know, some people do it for the money, I do it for the fun, but I need the money too. But I like comedy. I've been doing it for a very long time. I've lost count of how many years I've been doing comedy because it has been like my routine. I started as a heckler. You know what I mean, heckler with the yab for street,
Okay.
so I yab a lot. Till I became mature in the craft and I discovered I can't be yabbing up and down. I need to make this thing professional. Started doing comedy on stage. I started stroking audience. Till I became mature and I discovered this thing will carry me past a certain audience. So I started doing proper stand-up comedy. And here we are today.
Oh,
And I ventured into content creation and it's working for me.
and it's
too.
working. Okay,
Yeah.
so you've diversified now.
I do all of them.
Oh, wow, that's very beautiful. Now, I feel like I can go into comedy. So let me ask you, can anybody do comedy?
You dare not. Don't try it. The comedy, there's all called koboko. That's when you are having a bad day in office. If he touch you. You know what I say? You are there's koboko, there's plank.
Okay.
Koboko, we whip you. Plank, we woz you. They'll remove you from the stage. There's a difference between the audience is laughing with you and laughing at you. Do you know when you are performing, they are laughing at you? And they are laughing with you. They are laughing to your jokes. So comedy is not for everybody. You can but some people develop the craft and it works for them. But not everybody can develop comedy.
So you know why I asked that question? A lot of people think that once you're funny, you know, when you're having conversations with your friend and they laugh, it means you can be a comedian.
No, don't dare it. Koboko will not flog you, chastise you. Like, no. Like you now, you can... I'm going into content creation, not comedy.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you've given me a career path already.
Yeah,
So
I
you
need to
don't
work
see
on
me
it.
say, I know if you do comedy.
No, I don't talk like that. Now, you feel funny. You know, say, I have a friend who is funny within, with the gist, the funny. So he say he won't be comedian. And I can never discourage you. I'm not that kind of guy. Why not? You can do this. He failed now. He's a hype man now, shouting way up and down. So, yeah.
So comedy is not for everybody.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
No, you can try it so then you fail, then you now find yourself. You can be a failed comedian, then a successful hype man. So,
Okay.
most hype men are failed comedians.
I'm very curious now because I think that some people will be interested in this and they might want to ask, is it possible to get training? I mean, like school, you have to take courses to go into comedy, you know, just to stay updated. You need to do those kind of things.
You can take courses to go into movie, content creation, but comedy, they have to be this
It has to be born.
personal. I be comedian. I know say I be comedian. So some people might be funny, but they don't even know that part of them might be that comedy part of them is that they just know they are funny. While some I know I'm a comedian, I know I'm funny. Why some people they groom themselves to become comedians and by themselves there is no school for it.
Okay.
There's no school for it. Just groom yourself. But I think abroad there's slapstick where they learn slapstick where you know how to. It's another genre of comedy actually. So slapstick where you learn how to interact. I don't know. For me personally, I've never heard of studying comedy within this country, so just start doing it.
Wow. So you just have to start doing it. It's beautiful. I mean,
you can
it's
start
giving me
doing it too.
No. You already told me what to do. Content creation.
Hey, you feel when I start hyping.
I can't even do hype, man. It be like no hope for me.
But shout out to all the hype men there. I know they stroke now. But
you don't stroke finish. You say no, they stroke. But how is comedy in Abuja?
Comedy in Abuja is becoming big by the day because the Lagos boys are coming to our town every day. They want chance us come up for our town. So if you notice why life is happening in Abuja, which is doing Easter Sunday in Abuja. I think the only person that haven't done Abuja in the A-list is Basket Mouth and Bovie, I guess. But I think literally all the A-list comedians they want to do Abuja. So Abuja is the next market. Let's just harness it because something big is coming to this town. Something big. And we, the Abuja comedians, we are doing very well for ourselves. We are selling out Congress Hall in Transcorp back to back. Sari Kindaria is selling. Jukes General has laid the foundation. He's selling. Koboko Master, Ghana Must Go. The Abuja big boys, Onomed is selling. They are doing it back to back. So it's a big one. I will do it soon.
Hey, I like that part. Now that means you have something in the works for us. What do you have coming?
Apart from my annual event, Jokes and Stitches, I'm working on a series that definitely I'll be involving Ecstasy to help me cover one or two.
Why are you not loud? That's something huge. You should be shouting.
They say, well, anything big, I know they loud than everybody. Yeah. Don't be community information. I'll let Ecstasy go, yeah.
Okay. So you have something coming for
something big, something huge.
I hope I'll be invited because I'm just hearing huge. I don't want to hear from
you want to venture into comedy now?
Content creation, like you said.
Like I said, venture. So when you fail, you now find yourself. This is who I am. We'll accept you for who you are.
And who am I?
So that former TV presenter, also a failed comedian.
No, that's very bad for
me. No, it's a
bio.
portfolio. Like Emma is a failed comedian now. Yeah, imagine Emma as a comedian. I know.
I mean, let him just be doing his music.
Just focus on the rap. Yeah.
And I feel like you can do music too if you venture into it.
I am a failed musician. I failed in music. Yeah, I did music for I think during the era of Ninja Pals, WAP loaded. I was doing music. I was uploading there, and I would come back 10 downloads, and all the downloads now they use people phone downloading.
I think that if it was in this time, it would be better.
It would be better, but I'm not doing that thing again. I won't.
You might need to try it out. Seriously.
The zeal is not there anymore. The zeal is not there to enter studio, begin this thing. I dropped a track now, mad track, because it's for mad people. Normal people can't listen to that track. It was very, very anyhow.
Like Terry.
No. And shout out to my musical mentor, Portable.
Portable Zazo.
That's my idol.
Your mentor in music.
I look up to
him.
No
wonder you had to stop music. No wonder you had to stop. Okay, so let's just hear what you have to say to people aspiring to come into this industry.
Yeah, if you know you have it in you, go for it, bro. Don't let anybody deceive you. Whether you fail, you fail. You go even know whether you go fail if you try now. So try something. Try it. Fail with your full chest. So say you try before you fail. You know how many times Microsoft do before it become Microsoft. Even Ecstasy, if who knows whether no be Ecstasy starters. Started as one
TV start like Esther,
WhatsApp TV from WhatsApp TV. See what they did today.
Okay.
I remember when I get WhatsApp TV. Okay, no, be that Ecstasy for WhatsApp.
Stop yours.
Now.
Okay, so you've mentioned a lot about bouncing back, doing music, coming out of music and going into comedy. And I'm just wondering, I'm very sure that you've met or encountered a lot of challenges. What have been the lessons? How
comedy
have you been able to journey in all of
comedy
that?
Is a challenge. Because having a bad day in office is what nobody should pray for. Imagine you, and as comedians, your goal is to go out there and make people laugh. But you don't even know people don't know if you are laughing at home. Like there was a time I broke up with one girl. This Igbo girl from Anambra, if you are watching me, this is for you. I still have your picture in my this poor seaman, this shinap for your picture every day. That day I was going through a lot and the girl just broke up with me and I have a performance in 2 hours. I need to perform. It was in Transcorp Hilton. I just jammed the joke. The jam. I just thank you, that's my time. I just ended the performance. So personally, I wasn't okay upstairs. So that's why I don't read my text, I don't read my chats before going to perform. 2 hours to my performance and I don't reach. I don't even take calls. I just go about relate to my colleagues, exchange materials, just gist. I don't like anything personal to interfere before I go off stage. Those are my challenges. And another level of challenges, money.
Ego, yeah, money.
Senior colleague, then we give, because as a comedian, not in abroad where you say comedian, just it's strictly a comedian. In Nigeria, if you want to eat, you have to diversify, you have to be compare an MC, you have to anchor weddings. I've anchored a wedding in Abuja here, 3 weddings in the day, big boys' wedding. I'm not talking about the first wedding, Miriam Babangida was the chairlady. They were spraying major funds. And after this wedding, these 3 weddings, a senior colleague that gave me these 3 jobs, I got home and he did transfer 3,000 naira for 3 weddings. This wasn't during Abacha's regime. This was like under towards the late Jonathan. So imagine 3,000 naira. Yeah.
No, that's tight.
Gave me 3,000 naira. Then I now said, "Sin, thank you, sir." He said, "How dare me say Sin? I cannot call him and appreciate him for 3,000 naira." Yeah. So his picture is also in my house too. Yeah.
How many more pictures do you have?
I have a room for pictures where I lay courses. These people, for what you've done to me, but I forgive all of them. The Bible says we should forgive, so I forgive them.
So that means you've taken some lessons from all of that?
Yeah, lessons. But the idea is don't fall. If you fall, stand up. There's joy in comeback. I was depressed in 2020. I won a comedy challenge in 2019. I won 1 million naira live in Transcorp Hilton. I was not the best comedian, but I was the best for that night. I won the challenge. They gave me the check of 1 million naira. But I know it I see. That 1 million no come as 1 million. No. Like everybody won. I saw the money scatter from my hand. I didn't get the money. I became depressed because everybody thinks AMINU is a millionaire now. But I'm not meeting up to that standard. So I became depressed. 2021 was off for me. I didn't do anything. I was just there. So 2022, I entered the skits industry and I started doing skits. And people were like, this guy is natural. They like the way he does his comedy. And that's it. I said, if 3 people are liking this content, then one day 300,000 people will like this content. So I kept doing it. And that's where we are today. At least I have over 400,000 on my social media platform today. All glory to God.
Tell us that social media. Those
on
social media
all platforms, my name is One. AMINU DE COMEDIAN. All platforms, my name is One.
So if you have high blood pressure or any kind of problem, you just go follow.
You have skin problem, headache, bad character, anything you have, any problem, just go to my page, watch, you'll be
all right.
good.
So I think this is where we have to draw the curtains. We've learned, and I've been laughing also because, I mean, as much as he's dishing out insightful things, I am just laughing. And I can imagine somebody who's just sitting and watching you perform. Your problem will just finish.
So this sit-down comedy, we are sitting down.
Not stand up. Okay, so until we come your way again, keep it locked to Ecstasy TV. Follow us across all our social media platforms. And don't forget, it's The Plug with Chinatu Oji, and it's peace out.